Hey, what's up, everyone? I hope everybody's well and I hope you're all keeping safe. Yeah, if you're returning, you're very, very welcome into this space. And if you're new here, you're most welcome too. My name is Gloria, and this is 1,000 Shades of Glow. On this channel, we deal with everything lifestyle, and today we are doing fragrances. It's that time of the year again. It's autumn or fall, depending on which side of the world you are from. And I know this is a season that is very well loved by many people. Me personally, I try to hold on to summer as much as I can, but obviously now I cannot deny that autumn is here. I am somebody that thinks autumn is a beautiful season, but for me, it heralds the coming of the freezing point, which I do not like. So yeah, so it's quite it's tricky. It's a tricky one for me. I love it, but I also have that apprehension because of the coming cold. Okay, so yeah, but today I have brought you some wonderful, beautiful fragrances that will be keeping you nice and warm and cozy in the autumn season. Yeah, and this one has some nice yummy vanilla. Some of them gourmands and some of them not gourmands. And voila, so we are starting here with Miss Athena from Maison Alhambrah. Recently did a review on this one. You can check that out for the full tea. Yeah, and talking of tea, this is a fragrance that has such interesting notes. It has an opening note of yerba mate, which is a tea. It's a tea like, hay like a sort of a herbal tea note. It has thyme and saffron. It has fruity notes. This one has cypress. The cypress is very aromatic. So you're talking herbal, you're talking spicy, you're talking aromatic, and then it has a floral notes. This one is surrounded by so many different diverse notes. In the heart of this, you find floral notes of jasmine and rose and iris. Yeah, and then you have the vanilla in the dry down there. You have musk, you have amber, you have leather and vetiver, and you have cedar. So we have herbal, we have spicy, we have woody, we have floral. This is a vanilla that is enveloped in all those different notes, and it gives very different manifestations. The florals gives this a touch of feminine elegance. The leather here is nice and smooth, a nice warm woody floral spicy herbal vanilla. A beautiful one to keep you warm while still giving you a touch of elegance. And that was Athena by Maison Alhambrah. Okay, we move on. The next one is going to be Rifaaqat by Paris Corner. And Rifaaqat is a beautiful, spicy, woody, slightly resinous vanilla. Nice and warm. This has a very interesting spicy opening that some people might find a little bit too harsh. I personally don't mind it. It's pink pepper and it's black pepper. It has an LME. You have leather in here. You have vanilla in here. The vanilla here is bourbon vanilla. A very nice, beautiful, deep, delicious, delectable vanilla that is warmed up by all those woody notes and spicy notes. This one I think is a must-have. Duping YSL Baby Cut. And I love the olibanum. Touch the LME and the olibanum here gives it a nice exotic twist. Okay, Rifaaqat by Paris Corner. Our next one is Empire Victor by Khadlaj. Very, very popular, very well loved. And Empire Victor is a beautiful vanilla. This is caramel, this is vanilla, this is lemon, but it doesn't get too thick because the lemon helps to cut it down and gives it like a freshness. And then you have vanilla blossom, you have jasmine and cedarwood. The cedarwood here gives this vanilla some complexity because vanilla can be very airy, fairy, sort of light, sort of barely there, almost ethereal, floaty feeling. You also have a creamy sandalwood in here. Now, this vanilla This has like three, this has vanilla blossom, it has normal vanilla, and then it has vanilla bean. So it's like you have 3 levels of vanilla. This vanilla is quite refined, in my opinion. I find it very refined, but it is very dessert-like. This is like a beautiful dessert. It's like, I would say this is like a custard. If you had like a nice creamy thick custard that was full of vanilla and vanilla bean, and then you kind of flambe it, and you have that very beautiful flan-like or bruleed custard sort of thing. I think if you have had that kind of a dessert, like a flan or a bruleed custard, you know what I'm talking about. I also find this vanilla here reminds me of the vanilla in black tie. I keep saying that, and I don't know if those people who have worn both this and black tie can find that connection. Yeah, so it's a very fine vanilla here. Very delicious, very delectable, and I understand why a lot of people are loving this one. But I have to say this is not as thick. Again, because this has lemon at the top, it helps cut down on the thickness. And that was Empire Victor. Very beautiful, very fine vanilla. And this one is a joy to wear. Empire Victor by Khadlaj. Yeah, our next one is Nebras by Lattafa. Another beloved one. And Nebras is like an oriental vanilla. Very nice, very warm. This one is berries and mandarin orange. This is vanilla. This has cacao. This has sugar and tonka. So it's like another caramel, obviously due to the sugar. It's a caramel, but it's a caramel that is sprinkled with chocolate, like a chocolatey caramel sort of thing. And a lot of people do detect a minty note in this one, even though there's no minty notes listed. But I think it's due to the berries in here. This has berries. This has a nice sweet mandarin orange in the opening. It reminds me of, I don't know if you've ever eaten Aero mint, Aero chocolate, but it's not a very strong minty note, but it's there. But you do get a sweet, nice caramelly vanilla. It's not a thick one. Again, this is not thick. It's sweetened by that mandarin orange and the vanilla here with some tonka bean as well. So some nuttiness in here. So this is a chocolatey, caramelly, minty vanilla that is nice for the holidays. This is like a nice caramel chocolatey drink in a bottle. Very nice, very delicious, and I understand why it is well loved. That was Nebras by Lattafa. We go to Riqqa. This is one of my favorite scent profiles. Boozy vanilla. This opens with a cognac, slight boozy cognac, a very strong oak note. So this is very woody. The praline does manifest slightly, but it is not very obvious. What you get is loads of vanilla and some more creaminess thrown in by the sandalwood. But I just love the booziness of this one. I love this fragrance. Very nice, very warm. This one will keep you warm. It will keep you warm. It's nice, it's woody. This one I love. And that was Riqqa by Ard Al Zaafaran. A beautiful, warm, boozy and woody vanilla. Yeah, our next one is Soir. That is Soir. I don't know if you can read the name on here. Soir. And this is Soir by Fragrance World. Now, Soir is a woody. This one is an aromatic woody vanilla. And I think Soir is supposed to be duping Grand Soir by Maison Francisque Jean. This one has lavender, mandarin orange. It has pepper. It has a fresh, aromatic, but uplifting opening with that lavender and the pepper. A slight kick from those peppers, and then you go to the heart of this one that is nice and warm. You have sandalwood and the vanilla, and then you have sandalwood in there, nice creamy sandalwood. This fragrance also has laudanum and patchouli, And this is a nice, warm, woody vanilla. A beautiful, warm, woody vanilla that's very unisex. And I know a lot of people will love this one. It's unisex, and I think some people might think that this one leans slightly masculine, but I think it's very, very unisex. Very nice. It has a sweetness to it. And I think that sweetness is via the mandarin orange, but it's overly a very woody vanilla. This one reminds me of sitting by the fireplace. It also reminds me slightly of Amir Al Oud, slightly. I think because of the incensey ladanum note here, you're getting a fresh burst of lavender and peppers, and then you go down to warm, woody vanilla with a kick of incense. All right. Soir by Fragrance World. Our next one is Éclair by Lattafa. Another viral one. Been doing rounds on YouTube. Very, very well loved. Very popular. This one has sugar. It has milk. It has honey. It has praline, vanilla, and it also has some floral, white floral notes. Florals I do not get. Yeah, you mix up that, when you mix up that sugar, you cook it in the milk, and then you add into that some sticky, sweet, thick honey. Then you dash in the vanilla, and then some sprinkling of that chocolatiness from the praline, some nuttiness from that praline. But overall, this one just reminds me of toffees. I love toffee. And for me, this is such a comfort scent. It's delicious. This one it takes me to a happy place. Aptly named Éclair. It just smells like a chocolatey, creamy caramel toffee with some sprinkling of chocolate there. Very gourmandy, deeply satisfying, very gooey, very thick, caramelly toffee Éclair by Lattafa. Beautiful. Our next one is Little Miss Beauty here. This is Qasamat Ebhar by Rasasi. And I am on the second bottle here now. This is a fruity vanilla. And here you have green apple, you have lemon, you have floral notes of orris and lotus and jasmine. And then you have praline and vanilla and musk and tonka. But this one to me smells like a tart green apple. I love green apples. I love the tartness and the sharpness of green apples. So imagine a green apple that has been dipped in caramel and chocolate, and then it's drizzled with a little bit of lemon. So coated in caramel, coated in chocolate, praline chocolate, drizzled with lemon, a hint of rose. You do get a hint of rose there, some slight floralness there. You do get a powderiness from the orris root. Vanilla is very well balanced. This is not like a very strong vanilla. It's a vanilla that is accompanied and very well blended amongst all those notes, but with a dominant apple. Yeah, this is a fresh one for when you don't want a thick or spicy or very overly woody vanilla. This is that vanilla it's nice and easy on the soul. This one, it doesn't have very heavy overtone. You get that freshness from the lemon, and you get a little bit of that orris root. Overall, a very, very beautiful vanilla. This one for me, I feel like it works well for all seasons, but it's also very good for the autumn. Okay, very beautiful Qasamat Ebhar. Yeah, another similar one to the one I just featured, the Ebhar, is this one. And this one is Barakkat Gentle Gold by Fragrance World. This is a smooth, it's warm, it's ambery, and it opens with juniper berries. This opens with cardamom and nutmeg. This one, the spices do die down quite a bit. The juniper berries hang on, but they're not very strong. It's not overly spicy. It's not like you will say, you're not going to say, oh, there's so much nutmeg here, or there's coriander, and especially coriander. The coriander is very well done here. I don't like coriander either. I love to eat coriander in food. I don't like coriander and cumin. Those notes, I find them a bit challenging and difficult to wear, and I feel like they can turn against you. But the coriander here is very well blended. What you get is the heat, the warmth, not even the heat. You get a warmth, but mostly the warmth is coming from the nutmeg and the juniper berries. The juniper berries do hang on, but then you go to the dry down where you find the vanilla, the amber, and the musk. I find it very light and very airy and very easy to wear. It's nice, it's soft, it's comforting, but it's another one like Qasamat Ebhar, which is it's not heavy. When you're looking for something easy, a vanilla that is easy, it's warm, it's smooth, it's soft, gentle gold, Barakkat Gentle Gold by Fragrance World is my go-to. This one again is for me an all season, but it's also going to be very good for cold weather. Barakkat Gentle Gold. And finally, guys, we have Miss Montagne Vanille by Maison Alhambrah. And Montagne Vanille, this is another nice citrusy, warm citrusy vanilla. This one is lemon, you've got Turkish rose, you've got vanilla, you've got cedar and musk. A very nice citrusy. It has quite a strong lemon note, a fresh, nice citric lemon, but you also get that Turkish rose, very beautiful Damascene rose in the heart of this one. And then you have the vanilla and the cedar wood in the dry down. Again, this is not like a very vanillic vanilla. The vanilla is very well blended with the lemon. And then it's kind of given some beautiful floral aroma from the Turkish rose. This is so beautiful. Another uplifting one, another fresh one for people who don't like very sweet gourmand vanillas, citrusy, that kind of thing. It's vanilla, but it's not too vanillic. It's not too sweet. The lemon helps to stabilize this vanilla, and then you get that beautiful fresh whiff of rose. Really, really beautiful. Okay, and that was Montagne Vanille by Maison Alhambrah. And we have come to the end of that, guys. Let me know what you're wearing for this autumn. Just let me know if you love fall and what you're wearing for fall. And if you have been watching me and you're still not subscribed, please remember to subscribe. Hit the subscribe button there so you will be notified when I upload. Give us a like and leave me a comment. And until next time, guys, enjoy fall and God bless you. Ciao. Ciao.